Hi, this is Samantha Alvarez, and you are watching 7 months, 7 countries, 7 strategies. How I went from North America to Europe, to Africa, to South America, and enjoyed and survived the journey. Welcome back to 7 months, 7 countries, 7 strategies. In this video, I'm going to talk about kids, dogs, and cats. I absolutely love children, and I absolutely love animals, particularly pets. And that's something that's very important for me to seek out wherever I am, and it can be a challenge when I'm going into weird, strange countries. So this is how I did it. In Costa Rica, there were several dogs that lived in the compound where I was living. There were a couple of cats, but they were pretty skittish, and I didn't really get to spend a lot of time with them. I would pet them every once in a while. So I would hang out with the dogs, and a couple of days after I got there, a single father and his 10-year-old arrived to the compound and stayed there for the rest of the time that I was there, and I spent time every day with this kiddo. She was an absolute genius. She was really excited to hang out with me because she was looking for some adult female company, and we just really got along great and had a wonderful time together. When I was in the US, in Tucson, I don't have too much opportunity for kids, dogs, or cats, but when I was back in Wisconsin visiting, I got to see my niece and my nephew, who were 5 and 3 at the time, I believe. I also got to see my cousins and my cousins' kids, who are teenagers, and I had a really good time with all those kids. And Rugby, the Ridgeback dog. And when I got to Budapest, I, honest to God, went to a cat cafe every single day. Yes, this really happened. And I absolutely adore cats and kittens, and this was just a wonderful peak experience for me. The co-working space where I worked was across the street from the cat cafe in Budapest. I was just blown away, thankful, grateful, and I would work for 2 hours, and then I would go over to the cat cafe and play with the cats for like 20 minutes. Whoever wanted to play, whoever wanted me to pet them, I would pet the kitties. When I got to Berlin, I was staying in a place with a single mom and her 2 kids who were 9 and 6. And the first day that I was there, I sat down with a book right here, and I had a kiddo right here, and I had a kiddo right here, and I was reading the Eiskönigin, which is the Ice Queen, which is Frozen. So I was reading the book of Frozen to these 2 kids in German, trying to parse the entire sentences. That was interesting. But I spent time with these kids the entire time that I was there. When I got to Praia Cabo Verde, I didn't get much of kids, cats, or dogs. I didn't see any cats. The dogs were kind of scary street dogs, and I only saw kids from afar because it wasn't really safe for me to go and hang out with people. When I came back to Europe and went to Lisbon, I also didn't get a lot of kids, dogs, or cats time. I walked around and saw some cats and saw some dogs, but I didn't really get to connect with any. I didn't really get to connect with any. Then I got to Brazil, and I was in Fortaleza, and in Fortaleza, where I was staying, I would walk past this giant city park every day, which was filled with cats. There was a couple of dogs too, and I would play with the dogs, but this park was absolutely filled with cats. And there was one kitten who always liked to play and always liked to let me pet him, and it was so cool. I'd always look for this kitten. There was probably 100 cats running around in this place, but I would always look for this one kitten because she always liked to come and play with me. I'm Samantha Alvarez, and you have just finished watching 7 months, 7 countries, 7 strategies, how I went from North America to Europe to Africa to South America and enjoyed and survived the journey. If you would like to see more videos like this, subscribe below.